Denver hadn't done anything prior to his being there. He took them into the playoffs. And, they weren't going to beat Lakers or Spurs in any of those series. They won the championship most of the time. But he's always made his team better. It's obvious you look back on your total basketball experience, and he had a great high school team, and he won the NCAA championship, and he won 3 gold medals in the Olympics. So that's a pretty good, resume.
All right. What did you think of Jim Boeheim's candid comments on Carmelo Cassidy?
I don't think they're really on Carmelo. I think it's basically him just criticizing the Knicks, and I guess
who is this chick?
Stuff. They're not putting enough around Carmelo.
She knows nothing about sports.
Of the comments, obviously the headline is going to be, Boeheim doesn't think Melo will win a chip, but
right.
he's saying that the teams are just not good enough. But even Carmelo Anthony is basically forfeiting the idea that he's going to win an NBA championship. Given
who's paying her to do all of this?
Yeah, this
slumming.
What else would you say? Basically, I'd be very happy walking away with no NBA title, but 3 gold medals. So he's just being honest. And Boeheim's not someone who's just gonna get up there and be like, yeah. It's also him making a very astute observation about the NBA. It is the Warriors and Cavs.
Yes.
Oh, the Warriors and then the Warriors.
Or if you're in the Eastern Conference, it's LeBron.
Right.
Yeah, because they cheat for him every year. Of course it's LeBron.
I gain more perspective, not game perspective. I saw this as
every game LeBron has is trash.
Offering perspective and context
right.
on the career, the very successful career of a beloved player for Jim Boeheim. I got this as Jim Boeheim saying,
because Jim Boeheim know the NBA is cheating him. He know that. They know that too.
Saying, well, if I walked away without a championship, I'd still be happy with my career. Look at the totality of his career, and let's be realistic about it. Mm-hmm. Was he going to beat the dynastic Lakers or the Spurs in the Western Conference? Even if
they throw games for them too.
That was one thing Boeheim did say. That was the criticism. He said he didn't make the right decision.
But there's still no guarantee.
That was the only thing. That to me was the direct criticism of Carmelo, because he said you didn't make the right decision.
Yo, she is so trashy.
You went to Chicago. That was your chance.
Where they get this slut from?
Even though I don't think it was.
Right, but even though they're teammates of theirs now, he's very excited to have Joakim Noah and Derrick Rose. They still could have broken down. It still could have not worked out in Chicago.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
You still got to get through LeBron with the Heat and then LeBron with the Cavs.
Right.
So maybe he'd have gone farther in the playoffs than he has, but there were no guarantees that he was going to win a championship in Chicago.
Yo, ESPN, ESPN got their dick all in these niggas' asses.
Is that he has had a good career, all things considered. Did he do everything right? Should he have demanded the trade when he did from Denver to make the Knicks gut their roster?
He hating on my boy right there, hating on him heavy.
Look back at when he came into the league in Denver, the teams he had
so much hate.
Starting with the Spurs.
These crackers got so much hate for that great man.
He makes his teammates better. Do you think Carmelo makes his teammates better? Because I think therein lies probably the core of the issue. Is that
they paying her to talk trash.
Because they saw that they could work well.
Like nobody could read between that, you slut.
Despite with the bad record that the Knicks had, Carmelo Anthony is a better passer and a more unselfish player than he is given credit.
Exactly.
Carmelo Anthony, unfortunately, like most players, but because he came in the same draft class and his boys with him,
they got the nerve to show a cheating game. They never talk about the players that be throwing the games, man.
Few players in NBA history have, but that doesn't mean Carmelo Anthony doesn't make people around him better. He is a scorer first and foremost. He is not a facilitator, but it doesn't mean that he does not ever facilitate. It doesn't mean
that was obvious last year how much
he's not a great defender. It doesn't mean that he doesn't defend at all. You understand what I'm saying? He's a really good rebounder. A couple of years ago, he was in the MVP conversation because he started to elevate his all-around
exactly.
game. It's why, Melo on the Olympic team versus Melo on his team looks so different. Guess what? He's got better players around him. He's gonna look like a better player. So I think he'd rather have Carmelo than not.
Totally.
Is he the guy that you can build a championship?
Yo, bitch, go suck some dick, bitch.
Going forward, this should not be Melo's team next year. This should be Chris App's.
Look at this slut.
Okay.
How stupid could you be?
I think he understands that.
How stupid could you be?
Coming off this Olympics, where he's
Porzingis can't even hold his jock strap. You dumbass bitch.
You guys talked about yesterday on the show, Olympic
Thanks for
Mellow.
watching.
Always do. Always do.
Yeah.
You see, they pay this bitch to talk trash.
Like, can
Illuminati
he do that?
asshole.
And I worry about if the Knicks are the way that they're set up now, who they brought in,
Yep.
and what Hornacek's going to do with that offense. Are they going to help Porzingis grow? That is my main concern.
Right, and that should be the organization's concern.
Yeah.
It's not getting Melo a ring or trying to be competitive.
Right.
Or, you know,
This is how stupid these people are. But just like they say, these people who don't know sports, they are actors. They get their roles handed to them, and they say what their masters want them to say. That's how they earn their checks.
Here, the Knicks finishing 13th with 34
Look,
wins.
13.
Now, I'm higher on the Knicks than
13.
my usual co-host. I'm higher on the Knicks than most people. I really like what they did this
13.
offseason. I think Derrick Rose-
With 34 wins. That's the same thing Woodson said. Woodson said 33 wins, and Woodson threw all them games. I'm going to destroy the NBA this year for cheating. I'm going to destroy them.
Right there, a lot of holes in that sentence. A very healthy Joe Kim. Like, I have more fear about Noah than I do Rose. Like, I'm not saying, like, the Rose returning to MVP status.
She's
like,
so
that's not-
trashy.
Like, I'm rooting.
Could smell that
I
stinking
don't
bitch
think
from here.
It is a secret that I'm a diehard Bulls fan, but I am rooting for the Knicks because I want to see Rose and I want to see Noah have their redemption. But it's hard for me to accept that
Trashy
Noah is
asshole.
going to be healthy.
They look amazing on this.
Do they
look
though?
amazing. I know. Well, they look interesting.
Do they though?
I think
But you can't see.
All things work out. That's a really
They're
interesting.
relevant.
Yeah,
They're
that's a really
relevant.
interesting group. Courtney Lee was
Yes.
a great signing for them. That said, though, the issue for me when it first happened, Knicks fans are like, playoffs. We're going to playoffs. We can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Look at the Eastern Conference.
Right.
I mean, it's like it's
I
you're
have
talking
them
about.
ahead of the Nets, Sixers.
Oh, you starting from the
Bucks.
bottom.
Yeah.
I know it started from the bottom. Now we're here, but okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have them ahead of the Nets, Sixers, Bucks.
Maybe the
Magic.
Magic are interesting.
She said maybe
Who
Magic.
they're gonna be.
Yo, this bitch should be fired.
From the top, obviously you got the Cavs, the Raptors,
Fucking
the
slut.
The Hawks with the white now. The Pacers got interesting
Oh, yeah.
this offseason and then they go with the Hornets. I know I'm missing somebody in this
Yeah.
conference.
To
I'm
me,
getting sick of tired of these
actually,
people
I'm gonna say
lying.
This is going to be my prediction. I think it's either
The
going to be
Pistons.
yes, the Pistons for sure.
Your Bulls.
They give Cavs.
What are your
This
Bulls?
is my prediction. I think it's either going to be the Bulls or the Knicks that make the playoffs, not both.
Okay, one of them will sneak in.
One of them will sneak in.
Sneak
because I think
in.
They both have like the same predicament.
Sneak
They got all
in. The
these
referees
names,
ain't cheating this
but how are
year.
they gonna gel
I'm making
together
sure of that.
and like, I
Any
don't think
NBA
both
official
can
listen to this, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to put your address out there. I'm going to put your family out there. I'm coming after you for cheating this
We
year.
don't know when it comes to how we sign this
It's hard to win a championship. Not everybody gets a chip.
That's the point. What Bayheim is reiterating is that if you don't win a championship, it doesn't mean you suck.
Yeah.
We go way too far with that nowadays. And if you're saying what Carmelo could have, would have, or should have done, then you, whoever you are, out of the same side of your mouth, cannot say what Durant could or should have or would have done. You can't have it both ways.
Right. And just like how
I know
everybody
they're
says,
different circumstances, but-
so-and-so, Barkley, yada, 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 couldn't get a chip in the Jordan era. I'm sorry, we are in the LeBron James era.
You hear that? Sucking on LeBron. Get LeBron dick out your mouth,
Now, the other
bitch.
thing trying to come up in the Eastern Conference, the Washington Wizards, John Wall and Bradley Beal,
Fuck
for that
them.
matter, have